Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Alright, so I know I was supposed to have this video out a while ago, but honestly, I was still playing it, and then on top of it, the new update came out, so I wanted to make sure I gave this review after the update. And, well, you guys sit back and enjoy. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I want to say hi to all the new people and what's up to all my regulars. I do game reviews and playthroughs, but most of all, I just have fun on this channel and pretty much do my own thing because I refuse to get burnt out by making content that I really don't want to make or even have the time to make since I'm a single father of 4. And with that being said, let's start the video. So Dragon's Dogma came out a few days ago, and man has it been a crazy launch. Now, I'm not anywhere close to beating the game, and I'm taking my time to enjoy this one. But I have gotten to a good place where I can give my impressions on it and talk about the current state it's in and all the craziness that's followed it. I will be talking about everything from the microtransactions to the frame rate and everything in my cons section. And trust me, you're going to want to hear this. Let's talk about the story. Well, if you've played the first one, then it's literally the same story. You are the Arisen, and your main goal is to stop the dragon and become king. But in this one, there's a false king that's taking your place and claimed himself as the Arisen. You start off in a prison, and from there you meet Rook, who was also in the first game. An attack happens, and with all the commotion going on, you two make your escape on the back of a griffin. After that, the game starts and you're free to take on quests that naturally happen in the world. That's all I'm gonna tell you without spoiling anything for you. To be honest, I didn't think I was going to enjoy the story, since the first one's story was really not its strongest thing. Now, this isn't the deepest story I've played, but it's a little better than the first one in my opinion. Let's talk about the world. Okay, so the world is one of the best parts in this game. It's way bigger than the first one, and with no real fast travel, just like the first game, you'll be walking everywhere. Now, it's not really a bad thing since it's for the quote-unquote immersion. It makes you feel like death is something that you really want to avoid, especially since the game has only 3 different ways to save. An end save, where the game saves at any inn or camp that you make, an auto save that saves before and after a battle, or a manual save that you can go into the pause menu and save the game from there. Now, I haven't really had any issues with that since it's pretty much the same mechanic as the first game, and plus, I manually save a lot anyway just from a force of habit of playing the first game. And I suggest to save a lot, since the world is littered with enemies. Like seriously, you can't take a couple steps without getting into a battle. The world has many twists and turns for you to explore. While in the world, random events can happen like a griffin swooping down out of nowhere or a pack of wolves attacking a civilian. It's these dynamic events that make the world sort of feel alive. Let's talk about the gameplay. So the main thing is, you're the Arisen. And being the Arisen, you have these set of followers called pawns, aka slaves that fight with you and carry all of the things that you don't want to carry. You have your main pawn that you create, and the other 2 you recruit from this stone that takes you to the Rift, a realm between dimensions. The pawns you recruit are other actual players as sidekicks that they created, and they can also recruit your pawn too. After you fight with them for a while, you can dismiss them back into the Rift where they'll take the knowledge that they learned in your world back to their world. And the same goes for your pawn too. So if you haven't done a quest in your world, but your pawn has done the same quest in someone else's world, they'll have that knowledge on that quest and show you the general area to go to, or they will point out hidden chests and so many other things. It's a cool feature, and if you've played the first one, it's a feature you're familiar with. And since quests are just organically given to you, it's good to sometimes have a pawn that knows where to go. Also, a quick tip, the hands on the quest log shows if a pawn in your party knows it or not. A blue hand means your pawn doesn't know the quest. A red one means that they know it. And if it has a number in the hand, it means how many pawns in your party knows that quest. Let's talk about the combat. Okay, so just like the first game, this is the highlight of the game. Combat is fun, and depending on what vocation you decide to choose, combat can either be fast-paced or it can be slow to fit your playstyle. There are a total of 10 vocations to acquire. You start off with your main ones like Thief, Warrior, and Mage, but later can unlock ones like Mystic Spearhand, Sorcerer, Trickster, or Mystic Archer. Just make sure you choose the vocation you want, since when you level, your stats will go with whatever job that you choose. So if you choose a mage, when you level, your magic will go up more than your melee. And if you choose a fighting class, then your strength will go up more than your magic. You have skills that you will acquire when you level up your vocation, and you can have a max of 4 skills. Plus they added others to use on the bumper buttons on the controller also. You're going to need all of those skills to take down some of these encounters that you're going to have. Sometimes you can be fighting goblins and look up the road and here comes a troll just running at you to get ready to swipe up all the women from your party. Or a cyclops swinging his big club around to knock the whole party down. And you have to watch it because you have an overall health that goes down the more that you get attacked. And you're not able to recover those lost health pools unless you either sleep at an inn or make a camp. Make sure you are all equipped before you leave towns. Buy your armor, weapons, and potions before you venture outside since it's really dangerous. Now, I know I've had some good things to say about the game, but this brings me to everybody's favorite part. Let's talk about the cons. Oh man, this is about to be a good one. Okay, so my first con is, of course, the frame rate. The frame rate is okay when you're out in the open world, but holy crap, the moment you step into a town, it's like they warped you back to 2012. Sometimes frames will dip into the low 20s or 15s. Because textures start to look like PS1 graphics, and the lag input sometimes gets so crazy that I actually thought my controller was messed up at one point. Now, they did drop an update, and the frame rates have been a little bit more stable, but it still dips down though. My second con is the camera. Man, the camera is sometimes your biggest enemy, especially in caves or other enclosed areas. It pulls in so close that you can't even see your attacks or anything for the matter. But when out in the open world, it's adjusted right. And not sure why they decided to go with the camera so close option indoors instead of just leaving it the way it was, but I digress. My third con is the surprise microtransactions that they put in the game. Why on earth would you put microtransactions in a $70 game? At first when I heard about it, I was mad. But just like with every microtransactions, I just don't pay attention to it. But after doing some research, this is one I just can't excuse. Because it shows how greedy Capcom is and how they went back on the whole we want there to be no fast travel, but then charge people to buy an item that literally makes you fast travel. Now, I know all these items are in game, but that's not the point. Capcom literally limited the items in game so that they can charge you if you want to get more of those items. Now that's scummy and greedy and shows what they really think about us gamers. We're just wallets to them and they want to take every little bit that you have. The crazy thing is, the game is actually good, but with the surprise microtransactions, low frame rates, and at the time no new save file, and limiting items in the game just so you can sell it to players, makes me really dislike the state of AAA gaming. It's sad because games like Palworld and Shrouded, Helldivers, and Baldur's Gate 3, just to name a few, have gotten so much success without adding any microtransactions in their game. Because AAA gaming is in such a bad state right now that I hate to pre-order anything because I'm scared that I'm going to get screwed over. Now, as far as Dragon's Dogma 2 goes, I was going to give this game a 10 out of 10, but I can't, and this saddens me because I love the first one, and it's not like the game is bad, but right now, Capcom has self-induced its own wounds. From taking down Cyclops to riding a griffin, I give my impressions of Dragon's Dogma 2 an 8.5 out of 10. I hope you guys are enjoying the game. I actually am having a blast playing the game, and despite all its shortcomings, this is a really great game and I do highly recommend it. But let me know down in the comments below how you guys feel about it. Also, make sure you guys like and subscribe and join the Discord. Let's grow our community, guys. The link will be in the description below. You guys take it easy. Bye.
Hey, Tina.
No miracle will bring us victory here. We ought to withdraw and rethink our approach. No one can defend themselves in a grapple like this.
Oh, God.
finish this.
Look, they're fighting each other.
Got them on the run.
I see no merit in hunting down waverers.
Y'all want what y'all want, right?
Do not waste this chance. Let's home our advantage.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Let's go. To me. To me. Let's go. To me. Let's go. That's how this needs to be, though.
Confused, my dear. How high I can scale?
Well said.
Come on.
Look out, Wizard! We're under attack! I was thrown on balance.
Let us finish this. Bring the people down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. No harm shall come to you. Thank you, Father. I did not mean to. How could you do this? Don't let it get you.
Oh.
I shall see to it this does not happen again.
Stick in the face.